Yo folks, happy day. My name is Ara Mott and I'm a certified mental health coordinator and intimacy coordinator, and this is a follow-up on a story that I made that a lot of people made comments on and shared similar feelings or hearted. And so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll make a post around this. So the posting was about, have you ever noticed in the arts how we talk about community all the time? In most arts centers, we talk about the idea of community, about lifting each other up, about making space, about working together. And yet, there are some people who feel threatened by you. People who, for whatever reason, try to push you down or throw you off your game or even push you out entirely. And the thing is, something that I've learned is that, and sometimes it doesn't feel great, but that almost never has anything to do with you. It's about them, about their fears, their insecurities, their scarcity mindset. And I get it. My whole life, my biggest desire has been to belong, to feel connected. And as a trans neurodivergent person, there's something in me that will always see the good in others, sometimes to my own detriment. I want to believe in people, in their best intentions, in their ability to grow. But I've also learned that I can't make people see what they aren't ready to see. You know, I can't force someone to meet me in true community if they're more invested in competition. So I feel it, because feeling deeply is one of my superpowers, and I think it's a superpower that many of us have. And after I've felt deeply, I then move forward with love, with grace and humility. I trust that the spaces I land in are the ones that are truly meant for me. And I also have confidence that I can talk to release some of these thoughts or issues that I'm then navigating from these moments. And I think in roles like intimacy coordination, or really any role in this industry, we're often taught that there's only so much room, that we have to fight for scraps, fight against each other. And sure, the past few years have had their struggles, but the truth, I want to believe, I truly need to, in order to stay in this, believe that there is enough space, there's enough work, there's enough opportunity for us all to exist. And I've seen people talk about community while their actions say something completely different. But I've also seen what real community looks like. And real community doesn't mean we don't feel disappointed or wish we'd have gotten something that someone else did. It means knowing that we don't have to counter that with negativity or counter that with trying to make that person feel less than or us feel more than. Because sometimes the strongest thing you can do is thrive. Not by lashing out, not by trying to prove a point, not by making them see things differently, because sometimes they can't or they won't. That's not your job. Your job is to keep doing the work, to move forward, to stay rooted in who you are, and maybe when they're ready, if they're ever ready, they'll know that they can come to you. But until then, you don't need to wait for their understanding. And let's be real, if we're going to talk about real community, then we have to be honest. You can't say you're about uplifting others and then turn around and take every single job in a city, or not uplift others who may be best suited for a role in, or, you know, for that position because of a specific lived experience or storytelling aspect or specialty that they have. That's not collaboration, that's gatekeeping with a nicer name. So real community means making room. It means knowing when to step forward and when to step back. It means trusting that there is enough work, enough space, enough recognition for all of us. Because if your version of success relies on keeping others out, what is ever really about community in the first place? At the end of the day, what matters isn't just who gets the credit or whose name is on the credit. I think as intimacy coordinators, and I'm sure as other artists, like, that needs to not be the number one goal. The number one goal is, it's the work, it's the impact, it's the advocacy, it's the collaboration. So my challenge today for myself, for you, for all of us is this. Let's not just talk about uplifting others, let's do it. Let's actually do it. You know, tell that scarcity mentality to F right off. You know, step into radical collaboration. That's what the arts were always intended to do. So thanks for joining today's conversation. And if you have further thoughts around this, mention them below, or uplift this to someone who might need to hear this as they're navigating these kind of moments themselves. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.